Alright, so this is going to be a video on the Raspberry Pi that you can get to put inside your arcade 1-up machines. I would have to say it's definitely worth the money. It definitely turns your arcade 1-up system into a household arcade in one machine, rather than you don't have to have 10, 12 machines for 10 to 12 games. You can have one machine for, I have countless games on this, and we'll go through that here shortly. Thank you for tuning in to Data Breacher here today, and let's get started. So to begin with, we have a whole list on the platform here that we have created, and you have favorites, all games, wrestling. Everything's kind of chopped up into its own genre, but some things aren't in the genre as it should be. Some things are also just in the all games section that you have to find yourself. And we'll go through some of these also so you can see what's inside them. And what I mean by the all games has more of what you might be looking for rather than the actual game in the folders that they have provided here for us. So let's go to all games. All right. So just for a little bit of an insight here, this is all the games on the console, and we're just going to go ahead and scroll down, and we're just going to keep scrolling. All right. Just so you can see the amount of stuff that's on here. It's just, we're only on FL. It's crazy. All right. And just a little look through here. You know, just what kind of games would you play the most on an arcade system like this? Go ahead and put it in the comments, and we'll see what everybody likes to play. And do you guys have a preference on what Raspberry Pi you would put inside of an arcade system? You know, just throw that in the comments also. Classic games, you know, Kung Fu Master, an amazing game. We'll go ahead and load up a game here in a second, and we'll try something. We'll go to my last played. Metal Slug 3. Dig Dug. Superhero Marvels. Street Fighter. Sight Bike. Centipede. Alright, so first off, we'll go show you how it loads up here. Favorites. Got a lot of different ones in my favorites here. All the Mortal Kombat, Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, so we'll show you a non-arcade game playing on an arcade, and then we'll show you what an actual arcade game runs like on this also. Now I have all sound and everything turned off for copyright reasons, of course. Don't want to have any issues with that. Want you guys to be able to enjoy the video and kind of see what you got going on. So these buttons over here and these buttons over here, they're both mapped. You have start and coin up top. You want to put a coin in, hit start. Once you hit start, it's just like having the controller from the old system. I'm not going to name the system because I don't want copyright. All right, and just like you see here, it's all playable, and it's just like you remember it on the old systems, but better yet, you have an arcade for it in your house. All right, so you double click start and coin, brings you back to the main menu. All right, now let's try a game that is meant for an arcade system. All right, how about we do Street Fighter Alpha 3, which is a great game. Good classic. All right, it's loading up. It's loading its boot files. It's about to run through. Does its check for the configurations, and it runs the game. of course. You can skip through it just like you can. You hit coin, you enter in coins, and then you press start. Pick your fighter. Now you have Street Fighter. Right there in the tips of your fingers, you have access to a whole arcade. I remember going to the roller rink and the bowling alley as a kid and trying to, you know, get some quarters to go play in the arcade and, you know, saving the quarters all week to go. And that was just something we did. Now you don't really have arcades in many places. I mean, you have Dave and Buster's and stuff like that, but they're not very accessible locally, you know, and they really don't have these kind of games. They're more newer games, stuff like that. So let's show you, let's see what else we can show you here. So we'll go to all the Pac-Mans. They have every Pac-Man. Literally everything is on this machine. If you have any questions or anything about what I have in my console here that I'm running, just let me know and I can talk to you and we can figure out, you know, how you can build your own. What I used to build mine, I used the arcade 1-up Pac-Man cabinet, the original Pac-Man cabinet. And once I got that, we kind of gutted it out with the parts that they had, and we put a Raspberry Pi into it, rewired a new board up. We also have speakers that are located underneath of the system here, and we added some visual effects here, put on some past games and just plaques that we can have there also. Alright, we all know Mortal Kombat. So this obviously loads up. You put your coin in, putting your coin in, putting your credits, see the credits going up there, hit start. Now I have 17 credits left. It's just like being at the bowling alley or the arcade that you're used to. And that's pretty much essentially the whole machine. Like I said, built it ourselves. If you have any questions or anything like that about how to build one of these, or you know, any tech questions that you need answered, just go ahead and message me. You can follow me on Facebook, you can find me on YouTube, and just let me know what you guys think about, you know, the arcade open machines and what you would like to see for them to bring out actually as a console for us to purchase as a consumer for their systems. I would love to see like Time Crisis. Time Crisis would be a great one. And talking about Time Crisis, you can hook an Xbox controller up to this Bluetooth compatible devices, PlayStation controllers. You can also USB controllers. You can plug in light guns USB, things like that. This is internet capable and everything like that. Also, you can change the settings. It doesn't have to look exactly like this. There's lots of different settings and your options here. You're going to be able to change everything from your music, all your Bluetooth things. You know, everything is right here for you to kind of go through and check out. It just really depends on what you kind of want yours to look like and to personalize it for you. I appreciate you guys checking everything out today. If there's anything you guys need help with or anything you'd like to see also in the next video, please let me know, and like, subscribe, and follow for more content, guys. I appreciate you. Here from Data Breacher. Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.